Hey, my little angels, come on in. Everybody come in. I have a fun video for you. Come on in, everybody. Everybody, make yourself comfortable. There's seats all over here and over here. Be comfy. Get to know each other. I see we have new people. Hi, new people. Thank you for giving my channel a chance. And if you like it, you can give it a thumbs up. You can share it. Sharing is caring. Comments are amazing. I love, 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 love the comments. Mostly because it helps us interact with each other, which is always a good thing. And I love knowing what you think. And when we interact with each other, we become real and we make this great big old world a little bit smaller. And that's a good thing. And I'm not oh, and please, we're new people, hit that subscribe button below, please. And hello, my returning people. I see you. I know you. And I'm so glad that you're all here. Thank you all for coming and for always coming back. You make my channel what it is. I wouldn't have one without you. So thank you. And please, if you're comfortable, keep those comments coming. I really appreciate them. So I did a poll for 3 video ideas. I don't know why I did 4, but 3 video ideas. The beauty products, basically it's beauty products I can't live without. And what was it? Read to me and cook with me. So a lot of people, the winner was cook with me. And tonight we're just barbecuing. So I thought, okay, tomorrow I want to do spaghetti and meatballs. And I've talked about my sauce and meatballs before. So I'll do it right from scratch for you guys. I'll roast the veggies and everything. I'll teach you to roast garlic. Simplest thing in the world, and it will impress the hell out of people. And it gives a really nice flavor to things. So I'll do that video as well as a rum cake. And the rum cake recipe is actually from Sunshine on My Shoulders, ASMR. But I have to tweak it a bit because it has to be gluten-free for us. And I'll teach you some gluten-free baking tricks too while we're doing it. But it'll be fun, guys. I hope so. And I'm going to do a reading to you tonight one too. But this one is my beauty products that I can't live without. And some of them may surprise you. Okay? But I'm going to show you. Now, the one that I didn't bring in with me because it's wet from the shower and stuff is my face cleanser that I keep in the shower. Whatever cleanser you use, okay? And I know. Don't think I don't. There's people out there right now that are like, I use soap. Me too. I used Irish Spring until just a little while ago. Until the FabFitFun sent me the LMS face wash. So I get it. I get it. And if you're going to do that, okay, it's harsh on your skin. So maybe get a toner. Toners last forever, don't worry. As long as you keep the lid on. And if you don't have that, at least a moisturizer. The very least, guys, you gotta have a moisturizer. And it doesn't have to be the expensive kind, all right? I know everybody talks about the expensive kind. It doesn't have to be. If you can buy an expensive one like Clinique or Estee Lauder, those are the 2 I find the best, and they last a long time. And I'll show you how to use them so that they last a little longer than normal. But that's the first thing you gotta do is get your face moisturized, cleansed and moisturized. Okay, and I don't cleanse in the morning. I have very sensitive skin, so and it's pretty clean. Maybe I sweat it at night, big deal. So I just brush water on it, and sometimes I'll tone if I feel like it needs it, but not usually, guys. So these are the products that I start with. All right, some of them may really surprise you, but okay, this one's pretty. You're gonna go duh, but it's true. Use a good deodorant. Okay, I like my secret. I have super sensitive skin, and I have a real fear of having BO. So it's just a thing with me. So I cannot feel like I'm ready for the day unless I have it on, okay? And I know a lot of people right now are using the native products. I don't know if the ones we get here in Canada are the same, but they're not. I tried it, didn't like it, but that's a personal choice. Okay, guys, I have super sensitive skin, so I have to be really careful, and it has to be usually unscented. But anyways, another beauty product I have to have in my toolbox is a good set of tweezers. And I know what you're all thinking. No, it's not. It's not for my eyebrows. I can't tweeze my eyebrows to save my life. I get them waxed. For me, and when you go through menopause, you'll have it too. I have the hair, just the one. So I have a favorite pair for my chin hair. I will get electrolysis one day and beat it, but anyways. But for those of you that do your eyebrows, and tweezers are good for other things too. Splinters, as long as you disinfect first. Getting things out of the sink drain, you have no idea how many times. It's happened to us so many times. We now have a pair of tweezers in the bathroom specifically for the drain, to pick up the toothbrush holder, lid, that kind of thing. Okay, and again, they don't have to be the super expensive, what is it, Mr. Tweezer or Tweezer Man or something like that. They're very good, but there's others you can buy. You can buy your drugstore brand tweezers. As long as you like them and they work for you, who cares? The rest are fine, absolutely fine. For me, you guys know I've talked about this many times, my Neora Firm. This is my desert island product. Neora, you have to have a sales agent. If you're in Canada, let me know and I can find somebody for you. I don't sell it or anything, just my friend does. But I love this product. Now, some people use this on their boobs, on their butt, whatever. I use it here. I'm super sensitive about this area, and I had a real triple chin when I had when I was carrying all the other extra weight. So this I use religiously. I use this morning and night. Okay, and literally, I'm going to show you how much I use. It's not that much. I use maybe that much. It's not that much. It goes in really well. It's not greasy. I already did it, so maybe I'll use a tad more than that, but not much. This will last me well over a year. And the best part with this stuff is that it usually has a promotion. Buy one, get one free. So I take advantage when that happens. So that's one of the products. Let's put that over there. Another one, before I even leave my bedroom, is this one. I love Moroccan oil for my hair. I have damaged my hair by over processing it and dyeing it. And right now it's at that growing out stage. I want the bob, and it's almost bob-like, but I need a couple more months. So it's driving me crazy, but I'm living with it. And I am going to color it again one more time. I buy the mini. What have I told you guys? I don't have a lot of hair. And you use, oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of this stuff. I use this much for my hair. That's it. A couple of drops. And what I love about it, you just rub it in your hands. Rub it in your hair. Your hair doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't look greasy, but it really helps with the flyaways. And it leads us into our next beauty product, which is a good hairbrush. Now, we all have different kind of hair, so we all need different brushes. You gotta figure out what you need. I cannot use a paddle brush to save my life. It just flattens my hair too much. I love this. It's just a plastic one with a bamboo handle. But make sure it's got these little protective doohickeys. That's a very technical term. These doohickeys at the top, you need those. Otherwise, you're going to damage your hair. So a good brush, that's another thing. I know you guys are going, this is basic stuff. I know that. I know that. But we need to talk about it. And since we're talking about it, another thing I use, I recommend these so highly, guys. I can't tell you how much. These are the slow spray misters. And I use this on my hair because there's sometimes this side especially will be like, bleh. And I just give it a good spritz and I get it to do what I want it to do. See this side right here? We're having issues right there. And I just do that and it'll dry properly. See? But I use this to freshen my face even sometimes. Water my plants. You can use it for cleansers, whatever, like downstairs, like cleaning product cleansers. But I highly recommend these for your hair. It helps you to not over product your hair, I find. Sometimes water is all you need. And since we're on the subject of water, guys, your best beauty product, 2 things. Well, 3 actually. Water. Hydration, 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 hydration. Who is a hypocrite? I don't hydrate very well. I'm not good with water. I'm trying. I really am trying. And Lori Latte taught me a great trick. with the sparkling, sugar-free, salt-free, all that water, and just a little bit of 7-Up Zero. Love that. I love it. I get the flavor. I feel like I'm drinking something other than, but I'm getting pure hydration. So I like that. I also like water with just a splash of cranberry juice. That's also really, really good. It gives me a little bit of flavor, but you get that hydration. Hydration is so good, so is sleep. But let's face it, if we could sleep well, we wouldn't be watching ASMR. But yeah, get enough sleep. So watch more ASMR. But sleep helps with your skin too. It really does, guys. Any other skin product? Yes. Here's another one we have to talk about. Okay, now this one is the Clinique Under Eye. It's friggin' pricey, guys. I have used Origin. I have used e.l.f. Anything is good. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Anything under your eye is good. It's a sensitive area that needs hydration, all right? If you can't buy a product like this, use your moisturizer under your eye a little bit more often, but always tap it in. Don't rub. Dab it in. Dab, 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 okay? If you have puffy eyes, here's a freebie. Stick 2 spoons in the fridge. Not the freezer, the fridge. So they're cold. Put them on. It feels really nice. And that's what those skin globes can do. You can also do it with 2 spoons in a fridge, okay? That makes it really super cheap. And you just remember, if you're ever doing something on this area, you're going outwards, not inwards. If you go outwards, you're taking that moisture and it's going into your lymphatics to drain. If you push it this way, all you're doing is putting the moisture back where it was, okay? So we're gonna remember to always do it that way. And 2 spoons in a fridge will help as well if you've got the puffies, okay? So another thing that I cannot live without is my perfumes. You guys know that. I'm gonna do another perfume video very soon. Now this one is my Kayali Pistachio Gelato. And I just bought a second one because I cannot tell you, I do not very often empty them. That's why I have so many perfumes. I never really empty a bottle. This will be emptied very, very soon. I love this stuff. Love it. I can't even, it's sweet, it's fruity, it's gourmand, it's everything. And it's everything I didn't think I'd like in a perfume. But I love it because I like clean and fresh. And I find this clean and fresh. Now, another thing you need desperately, okay, everyone will tell you need a primer. I started using a primer 6 months ago, okay? I do use my primer when I remember it. Half the time I've got most of my makeup on, I went, forgot to put the primer on, okay? People, if you don't have a primer, don't run out and spend money on it, okay? Just make sure you start with a clean face. That's my main thing. If you want to use a primer, there are inexpensive primers. I like the NYX Marshmallow personally. The e.l.f. is very good too. Find one that you like, okay? You don't have to buy the most expensive. And make friends with the cosmetician at your drugstore or the beauty counter at a department store. Ask them for samples. You know, just say, I really need to pick one, but I want to try all different kinds first. Find one that you like, that feels good on your skin. I personally cannot wear very heavy things on my skin. I switched from my BB cream to a CC cream and I am starting to have breakout, just right here. But that's okay, that's okay. I'm sticking with my CC creams for now because this could be other things too. So I'm not gonna blame that. The other thing that I cannot live without is a concealer. And I don't care what kind you buy. I love this one, Born This Way concealer. By Too Faced. This was recommended to me by Lori Latte, and I love this one, okay? It is pricey, but I don't need a lot, okay? I just put it here, and I found out that you don't do under, you do here where you see the lines. I very specifically am using a bright light so you guys can see all the lines and flaws and stuff. Sometimes I'll put it here to try to hide that line, and here. I'm getting my marionette lines. I'm very lucky I don't have too much of the 11, but I still take care of that, okay? You guys know why it's called that? Because when you go like this, it looks like 2 1s, an 11, just in case you've ever heard that. So any good concealer, and Maybelline, and CoverGirl, And L'Oreal, don't poo-poo them, okay? They make good products. In fact, one of the products I cannot live without is a L'Oreal product. Actually, two are L'Oreal products. Buy the concealer that you want to match your skin. And it's really hard to do in the store because the lights in the store are not the lights you have at home. What I normally do, if you can't test, is I put it against my skin like this and I roll it around so that I can see different lights and shadows. And if it looks the same or a little lighter, then I buy it, okay? It's really important to figure out your coloring, to figure out if you're a fair, porcelain, dark, light, medium, medium to light, medium to fair, medium to dark, ebony, whatever you're coloring, you need to know what it is, okay? And then you'll be able to choose your colors better. Now, the other product, I didn't bring it in with me, but Auntie Angel. Okay, I buy the L'Oreal Revita Lift Moisturizer. The reason I buy that one, I'm cheap. It has the 3 things I look for: hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, and retinol. And what I do, I'm going to sneeze. Bless my stars and garters. So sorry, you guys. I don't have my mic to mute because I have the windows open today because it's so nice out. But because I have the windows open and it's so nice out, I'm getting pollen. Oh well. But what I do, because I have these nails, I can't stick my finger in the jar anymore, and you're really not supposed to. So you could use a Q-tip, but I find a Q-tip absorbs it too much. The silicone applicators are great, okay, if you have one, and if you remember to use it. But the other thing I do, I just use my knuckle. I put my knuckle in, I go like that, and I rub. That's it. If you need to repeat, you repeat, but always start with clean hands. That's the most important thing, right? Because you don't want to spread bacteria into your product, because then I had to throw out a whole eyeshadow palette today, you guys, and it hurt. It was one of my La Cremes. I finally found some at Winners, at Marshall's actually, and it hurt. It hurt me to do it, but I had to. There was bacteria, you know, that little dry patch. There's nothing you can do, okay? Once you've had an infection from one of those, trust me. Now, the other thing I have to have, and you may not, I have to have an eyebrow pencil. My eyebrows are blonde as blonde can be, like completely. So I need a pencil. If you don't have a pencil, or if you don't need it, and just once in a while you want to darken them, use eyeshadow, okay? You just put the color you want and you put it on. That's all you have to do. Now, here's a little tip. Make sure your eyebrow pencils are kept away from your eyeliners. I say this because I once went to work with blue eyebrows because I put on my waterproof eyeliner, which was navy blue, but I didn't have a lot of lights on and I thought it was brown. And then I got to work and my friend Erin went, "What's this?" And I'm like, yeah, that's a mistake. Now, the other product we all know I can't live without, okay? I think I even have my sign back there says, my spirit animal is mascara. Mascara. And I love Panorama. I love anything by L'Oreal. And I have used Dior. I have used Too Faced. I have used It Cosmetics. Benefit. I hate Benefit. I'm sorry. I just do. I've used Magnetic. You name it. I've used them. I always go back to L'Oreal. Always. I like their Voluminous. I like their Butterfly. Bambi, I'm in it. But this one is my favorite so far. The Panorama. I love the brush. I love how easily, this is 2 coats. That's it. And that was put on at 9 o'clock this morning and it is 5 o'clock. Give me a break, right? So I love this stuff and I highly recommend it. And you don't have to spend a fortune. Now, I use waterproof mascara and I use it because I have sensitive eyes that will water and I don't like watching my mascara. But everybody tells you this, and it is true. Waterproof isn't great for your eyes. It takes a lot to get it off. Although I do find the Nivea eye makeup remover is amazing, and it's like $7 at the drugstore. I digress. Buy the mascara you like. And then go to your drugstore and buy the cheapest waterproof mascara you can find in the color you want. When you're finished doing your eyes, take 1 coat of the waterproof. That's all you need. Now your eyes are protected in case they water, right? Because that first layer is going to protect you. When you go to take them off, it's a lot easier to get like 1 little layer off than, 4 or 5, however many you put on, and they'll come right off. Now, I only have 1 more that I cannot live without. And this is my all-nighter. And this is by Urban Decay. I have not tried any other setting spray. I love this stuff so much, I don't need to. But keep trying the ones you want. But I started with a mini. I have the big one, but I started, and this one's covered in foundation hand, but I started with the minis. Always start with a mini, you guys. It's cheaper. They last pretty long, and it's a great way to find out if you like a product before you spend the bucks, okay? You don't have to spend a fortune, okay? So that's what I use. I use the setting spray just to keep it in place, and I find it really does work. It really does. Now, you know what else you need to be beautiful? Nothing. You are beautiful. I use this stuff because I like it. Because I like what it makes me feel like. I like doing it. It makes me feel creative. But if I didn't like makeup, I wouldn't wear it. My mother had the most beautiful skin of anyone I ever met. She never put makeup on her skin. I do her eyes and lips sometimes, but you are beautiful as you are, okay? I use this because it's fun and I like it. If you don't have to use it, okay? Don't let yourself be pressured into it. Confidence is probably the most beautiful product you can have, okay? And it takes a lot for us to get there. And sometimes it's age and experience, and I'm sorry to say that, but it is true. But confidence is what's going to shine through, okay? Your heart, that spark that you keep in there that I know is there, that light that shines out of you, that's what makes you beautiful. And if you think you don't have it, smarten up, because you do. And if I could have one wish for you, I wish that you could see yourself through my eyes, because I see a beautiful, awesome person, okay? So, as always, I love you, I value you, I honor you, and I'm so very, very glad that you were born